When we look at the media, most of the news is about the war every day. The war is spreading all over the world, every part of the world. And it seems like there's no way we can solve this problem easily. It seems like the war will be spreading more and more. It's more serious because of the cause of the war. It's very complicated and very deep. It will not be solved easily. Mostly the war is about hatred and about robbing the natural resources from each other. Some rich country want to rob the poor country. The poor country want to protect themselves. So it seems like it will spreading more and more. It will not end easily. In the same time, the season change, the climate change a lot. It's hard for farmers like us to predict, to plan for farming because we don't know what will happen. So that's make an impact for our life a lot because the season is not normal. Like now, it should not be rain, but it's rain. We never have rain in this season for a long time, for many years. But now it starts to rain anytime. And the sickness, the disease, the pandemic is still spreading. People around me got sick, almost everybody. But nobody talk about it because we don't want to lock down. We don't want to feel scared about it anymore. And another reason is people want to focus on the war. So not many people talk about sickness. But it's so serious because it's spreading everywhere. So this event, this thing happened all over. That means we don't know what happened in our life soon. In this situation, it's not secure for us. What we think about it now, we think about food. What will happen if we have no food? Because normally we just rely on supermarket, rely on money. But if money have problem or supermarket has no stuff in the shelf, what can we do? That's the dead end. That's game over for us. So in the past, when we have some problems, some crisis like this, people always go to the forest. Like the war in Burma, in Myanmar, many people have no food. A lot of them just go to the forest and rely on the tuber or the roots underground. But now we clear cut all the forests in many parts of the world to grow corn, to grow cassava, to grow sugar cane. We make most of the diversity of roots or tubers extinct. Many of them disappear. And then we have no forest left. We have no tuber, no roots underground. When some bad thing happen, when crisis happen, where we can get food? In the past, people survived because of the forest still there, roots still there. But now we have no roots underground anymore. This is what we worry a lot. That's why Pan Pan anniversary this year, on the February 10th this year, we will have Pan Pan anniversary. Every year we have it. And this year we join with Slow Food Chiang Mai. Slow Food Chiang Mai, they have one project they call Good Seed, Good Food. We will work together. We will collecting tuber or roots, wild roots, as much as we can to grow in Pan Pan. We want to make Pan Pan as a center to collecting tubers in the north. Last year, we did something like this in the northeast, in Nong Khai, the northeastern of Thailand. We collecting tubers, we plant them there, and then now it's time to harvest them. We will harvest some of them there and move to Pan Pan too. We will spread them out. And this year, from Nong Khai, from the northeast, we can give some seedling from the root, the seed, for people too. So we want to spreading out tuber or root as much as we can, as far as we can. And then at Pan Pan anniversary this year, we want to invite many chefs from slow food, and then we want them to cook food from tuber, so people can learn how to eat tubers, because the knowledge, the wisdom of eating tubers disappear mostly. And then we want to invite some villagers who live very far away in the remote area, that they still eat some tubers, wild tubers. We want them to come and show us how to cook, how to eat them, because tuber mostly is contain very high toxic. If you don't know how to eat them, you can get sick or die. But if you know how to eat them, it will be very good food. So we want to preserve this knowledge in the same time we preserve the roots too. So this year gonna be very fun event at Pan Pan. We will have a lot of food from different kind of tubers, from the local people, the way they used to eat, and then from the invention of the chef from slow food group. It's going to be fun. We have music also. So we need to preserve the root, the tubers, for our hard time. We don't know when will happen, but tuber can last forever. When we plant them, if we don't eat them this year, next year they're still there. They propagate more. They stay there until 5 years, 10 years, no problem. Tuber does need care from human. We don't need to do anything, just drop them anywhere under the trees. When the rain comes, they just grow by themselves without taking care of them. So it's a good food. It's a food that the nature or gods give to us. They want us to eat, to have food. That's why tuber will not die easily. They're very hardy plant. They can survive in every situation. Even we have no rain for a few years, tuber still alive. Even it's flood for a month, tuber still alive. And then no pest, no bugs like to eat tubers. They have intention to feed people, but we ignore them. Now I think we need to go back to bring them back, learn them more, and keep them alive again, because tuber is the easiest way to produce food for this world. All kinds of tubers is very important. So Pan Pan anniversary this year on the February 10th. If you live in Thailand, you can come and join us. You can check our website for more detail. And if you cannot come, you can start something like this to save tuber in your country. It'll be fun too. I think every country have tubers, especially in tropical area. Tons of tubers. So tuber is security. Tuber is good. So we need to help to preserve tubers as much as we can. That is the solution for our food security in the future. If you live in Thailand, you are welcome to Pan Pan anniversary this year. It will be about roots. Know your roots. A lot of food from roots and music in the nighttime. And our sustainable design course still open for people who are interested about taking this course, so we can learn how to design for sustainable way of living